Alright, so here we are with the next episode of Dice Throne. I have chosen the Gunslinger.
And I've chosen the Tactician.
The Gunslinger has evasive, which if you don't remember what evasive is, it is, I could spend the token on a one, I roll a die on a 1 to 2, I avoid the damage. That doesn't mean I avoid any status effect, I just avoid damage. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can use that on undefendable, because remember, undefendable is just the die roll. I have reload, which is a upkeep. It's a passive upkeep phase for me, and I gain one of the reload tokens. If I have a successful attack, I can choose to use reload. I can roll one die, and I do half the value rounded up as additional damage. Knockdown is a negative effect I can put on Jeb, and it is basically he has to spend 2 combat points before the start of his offensive roll phase, and if he doesn't, he has to skip it, and then it comes off. And then Bounty, which is a persistent effect, says he'll receive 1 damage, and I get 1 combat point on a successful attack.
Alright, for the Tactician, he has Tactical Advantage, which if you watched the Vampire Lord episode, it's similar to that, except he can actually spend them at any time. So there's no restriction on that. For 1 token, he can gain a CP. For 1 token, he can reroll any one of my die at any time. 3 tokens, draw a card. 3 tokens, inflict target to a chosen opponent. 4 tokens, gain protect. 4 tokens, transfer a status effect from any player to another player. And that can only be done during the main phase. Constrict is a negative status effect. The player with it must spend a CP or lose one of their roll attempts. And yeah, so they lose a roll attempt, but if they spend a CP, they get it back. Targeted is a person with that is when they are attacked, the attacker increases the damage by 2, and it's persistent. And protect is prevent half the incoming damage, rounded up.
Okay, so we're going to roll to see who goes first. 6 to 4. Mickey will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. My upkeep phase, I get reload. My income phase, I skip because I'm first player. I didn't get my card that I had in the practice one against Jeb that kind of irritated him. I think I'm just going to go ahead and enter the attack phase, the offensive roll phase, rather. Let's do this and see what happens.
Oh, you're going for that bounty hunter.
Why not? Crap. Alright, so I will declare revolver. Come at you with 3 damage.
Alright. For my defense, I get 4 dice. So on dual swords, it does a damage. On a flag, it prevents a damage, and that's it. So prevent one of the... You take 1 damage, and then I'm preventing whatever the total is, because I know you're doing your reload, right? Or no?
You know what? I'm going to pass on it this time.
Alright. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So I'm down to 48. You're fine.
And... Probably should have read my cards better. I'll pass to you.
Alright, draw. Gain 1.
Oh, he got something good. This is the way it's going to go. Looked like I was going to win the practice game. Jeb's going to crush me on film.
No, just the upgrade to this is so I spend 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to upgrade I need 4 of my 6s.
Oh, that's rough.
But now it adds
Yeah, I know.
3 6s, which is nice. But the effect is gain 5 tactical advantage if
Yeah,
I get
but
it.
there's so many you have more options than the
Yeah.
vampire does, though.
Alright, I guess I will attack.
Flags and a sword. Here we go again.
I don't think the flags do anything. Oh, this is Profiteer. That's right.
You've used that thing like 3 times and you forget every
Yeah.
time. I don't understand.
Because there's one that was the opposite, where it was 3 swords and a flag that I had in my hand. So I'm going to declare Profiteer.
I'm going to let it go through.
Alright, I gain a tactical advantage.
Okay.
And then I roll a die.
I'll watch you roll hot this time. Nope.
That deals 5 damage.
Alright, he is 5 damage total coming at me. Now, my defense is, we actually have a duel, so Jeb and I roll. It's a
4.
6.
Wow, you're hot with those 6s today.
Okay, so the duel is kind of, it's kind of awful for the opponent. It's kind of cool for me, because I don't ever lose the duel.
Right.
I just do more or
A little
bit less. So anyways, I can, if my roll is higher, and the keyword is higher, because it literally says if your roll is not greater, then you only do 1 undefendable. However, I was higher, so what it says is I can choose to either deal 3 undefendable or prevent half of the damage coming in, rounded up. I'm going to choose to do the 3 undefendable to Jeb.
So you take 5, I take 3.
Yep.
That puts me at 45.
And me at 44.
And then the second main phase, I will do nothing. So here we go.
Alright. I will upkeep and gain another reload. I am going to give combat point and draw a card for the economy. I'm going to spend 2 to triple up. That lets me draw 3 cards. I got a card that says eat lead. Like that. Yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and enter the combat phase. We'll roll the 6.
You got it.
I'm going to declare take cover.
So you gain... I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so I gain evasive. I'm going to burn both reloads. So I'm at 5 damage right now. 6 damage. 8 damage.
And, oh, I can defend on that.
Yep.
Alright.
2 sets of swords this
Yep.
time?
2 back at you.
2 back at me.
And I take 8.
I'm going to just sell 1 and pass to you.
I'll do like you and play triple up. 3. I'm going to play getting paid to get 2. And I'm going to sell 1. So that's 3 back.
Wow.
And I will roll.
Sword City.
It's only 5 damage though.
More than mine. Evidently, swords do more damage than bullets. Mine's 3, 4, 5. Yours is 4, 5, 6.
Three swords.
Oh, what to do? What to do, Jeb?
Okay, I'll roll these 2. Oh, that's a 6 in the middle. I got a small straight.
Yes, you did.
Alright, small straight. I'm going to flank you. You doing anything to it?
No. But you realize you could have done the thingy again, right?
Oh, the Profiteer?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I'm sorry, you declared
I
flank.
know. Well,
It's probably better anyways. It usually is. Unless you just didn't want it this time.
I didn't realize it. I was focused.
I know you. I don't know why you can't see that thing. You rolled it like every turn.
All right, so
Okay.
flank is gain a tactical advantage and then
Alright.
deal 6 damage.
Just straight up deal 6
Yeah.
damage. Alright, let's let us have a duel.
4.
Oh.
Did I
Jeb,
win?
Yep. Just takes 1.
And you take 5, 6. Sorry. So I'm at 36.
Takes. I'm gonna try evasive.
Oh.
Missed it. So I take the 6.
Yeah.
Okay, upkeep. Gonna reload. I'm going to gain combat. Draw a card. Alright, I'm going to enter combat. Offense. Whatever. I'm gonna see what I can do with targets.
Ooh.
Nothing.
The exact same.
That is so awful.
That was a running man.
Was it
You
that
had
running
3
man?
running men and
I'm gonna pay for this.
going all out.
This cost me the game before. Cost me the game. Well, let's come back. Alright.
Do some damage, I guess.
I'm gonna spend 1
Mm-hmm.
to 6 it.
Ah.
Bounty Hunter?
You declaring it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have a card to play,
Mm-hmm.
and it just says play only after being attacked, so I don't know where exactly. Is that after you declare the attack, after I take the damage?
I would say this is declaring the attack, so yeah, this is your...
Because I don't think it really, I mean, it says roll, it's 0 CP, I roll a die, on a sword I deal 2, on the flag I prevent 3, on metal I gain protect.
Okay.
And I got a 2, so 2 damage.
Alright.
Right. I just said that there for now.
Alright, because I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Except with the eat lead.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll 5.
Yeah.
So you declared.
I did.
bounty.
I have.
Right. Okay.
I have 1 undefendable coming through right now, and
And
you get this. All right, and then. All right, bullets add to the total damage, so this is 2 more.
Yep.
And if at least 4 damage was added, I can flip knockdown. Do you think it has to be from this card, or can I do that to add to the damage?
I think it's 4 damage added from this card.
Okay.
Because the first one says add however many damage. So that makes sense to me.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the reload.
So you're at 3 right now?
Yep. Plus 3. 6 undefendable.
And you take 2.
And I take 2. It's close. I will pass to you.
I feel like that's going to screw me over if I do it. But I'll do it anyway because I've been rolling it all night. So I'll pay 2 to upgrade.
Now you won't roll it anymore.
I know. And then I'm going to pay 2 for transference. Transfer a status token from one player to another. So I will give you bounty. And I believe I get the effect if I hit you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth doing that? That's risky. Oh, I can pay to gain. Yeah, I will pay, or I'll spend 2 of these to gain a CP for each. That puts me up to 2. That's good to have. Alright, attack time.
Okay.
Wow.
And you got it
Got
right
it
off the
again.
top.
Alright, I'm going with Profiteer 2.
Alright.
Nothing to mess with me?
Nope.
Alright, so this time, since it's upgraded, I gain 2 tactical advantage instead of 1. And then I roll the die.
Ooh.
Gain 3 tactical advantage, so I'm at 5.
Shoot. At all of them?
Ooh, that sucks though. I did no damage.
What?
There's no attack. Only if I roll a sword is when I do damage.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, but you still get the... I believe you still get the +1 the way that it was...
Oh, what does it say? When a player afflicted with...
Their token is attacked by opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 1 and gains 1. I know a lot of games say if you don't have any damage, you don't increase it.
Right.
If you don't have anything to start with. But the first FAQ on this, it says, do I get my bonus CP from bounty if the opponent prevents or avoids all the incoming damage? Yes. Bounty adds 1 damage, and you gain 1 CP regardless of what the opponent does during their defense. That's almost the same.
It sounds like it just gets a... Yeah.
I mean, doesn't it kind of sound like the same? So, I feel like that would apply to even... I mean, because if they're saying... In that FAQ, if they're saying I can reduce you to 0, but I still take a damage because of bounty...
I thought the way it read was... If you take 0 damage, you still get the CP. I thought that's what they were...
And damage.
Oh, and damage. Okay.
Yes, bounty adds the 1 damage, and you gain 1 CP, regardless of what the opponent does during their defense.
Oh, okay.
So don't you think it would be the same on that?
Like you get the 1 damage and...
So, based on... I know it's not exactly the same situation, but I think Jeb and I are under the impression if they're going to let you reduce damage all the way to 0 from the attack, but bounty still does its thing anyways, we feel like that if he has a successful attack, that it just goes off anyway. So I'm going to take a damage. And Jeb gets to gain a combat point, and he has a boatload of tacticals now, which is really awful.
I can... Should I give you targeted, or should I think I want to spend 4 to protect myself.
Okay.
So put protect on. That's it for me.
Alright, I'll gain reload, a combat, draw a card, sell 1, and then spend all of it immediately for bye-bye. And, wow. Jeb is crushing you on combat points again. Alright, so I'm going to enter the offensive phase. Right off the bat, I will... Yeah, I'll do take cover.
Alright. Are you adding? Or anything?
Yeah, I'll probably reload. But I mean,
I've got protect on, which is gonna cut it in half. So I don't know.
But you're not messing with that.
Yeah, I'm not messing with
yeah,
that.
then I'll reload.
So is that 5?
So
Let's
2.
do 7.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use protect to cut it in half. To prevent half rounded up. So 7 divided by 2, 3.5. So I take 3.
Rounded up?
The damage I reduce is rounded up. The way it's worded is kind of weird.
How? Read it to me.
A player with this token may spend it at any time to prevent half the incoming damage rounded up. So I'm preventing half of 7 rounded up. So 3.5 rounded up is 4. I'm preventing 4, which means I take 3.
Got it.
Yeah, it's... The way it's worded is kind of...
No, I get it. I mean, I get it now. It makes more sense.
Right.
For a protect ability. I'm gonna sell 2 more. I need points.
How many cards do you got in your hand?
2.
Want to go?
Yep. I feel like that's one of the aspects of this game that I haven't mastered yet. Is sometimes I don't think you should hold cards that are good when you need the money.
I don't know if that's smart or not, but I'm gonna do it. I'll pay 2 to upgrade exploit to make it exploit 2. It also gives me another combination.
Is that your large straight and something else?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going into combat. Two 6s. Alright, I'm going to re-roll these and try to go for big.
Did you get the exact same thing?
Yeah.
Except different numbers?
Yeah. And I guess I'll give it one more roll. Because what's the worst that could happen, right?
You get nothing. Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got big stuff.
I can pay 2. So wild. Change it to anything.
Oh, I'm hosed. Going through.
It is? Whew!
Well, oh yeah, because evasive doesn't stop it.
Oh, right. Alright,
I cannot change your dice.
Thank goodness. I was running low there. Alright, higher ground. Inflict, targeted, and constrict.
Alright, so I'm going to get 2 rolls, and
increase
and
damage.
his damage is increased. Target persistent?
Target is persistent.
Okay.
Increase tactical advantage stack limit by 1.
Okay, so he's up to 6 with that now. That's a pretty big deal.
Then gain max tactical advantage.
So then now he brings everything over. And deal how much?
12, unpreventable.
Crap.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is the way all my games go in this thing. Alright. You done?
Yeah, okay. I'll spend 4 to gain protect. And then I'll call it quits.
Alright. Upkeep. Game reload. Combat point. Draw a card. Got a card. I could have stopped.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Skin on my teeth.
Alright, I'll enter combat. Maybe I can roll a whole bunch of targets. Because Jeb has no money to spend on anything.
Right.
I can roll 1 target. I just feel like I need to try it. I'm going to try it. See if I can get another one. Might do something.
Oh. Oh, did you get the change too?
Twice as wild.
Oh, coming right back at me.
So unless you have a 0 that messes with my dice.
Oh. Nope.
Okay, so all the stuff on here, well, I mean, I am going to do reloaded.
Wait, how many rolls did you? Oh, not sorry. Yeah, okay.
Only 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I am going to add with reloaded. I'll just do that now. Alright, so
2 more.
So it's going to do 12. Alright, so just so you guys understand, everything that Jeb did to me, well, this is going to go away now, right?
Yes, at the end of the roll phase.
So I did only take 2 rolls. Targeted still stays on, but that doesn't have any lasting effect.
Right.
He doesn't get to use his protect because remember the ultimates doesn't matter. They're going through. And I did use reload on it, so he's going to take... I gain evasive.
Yep.
I inflict bounty on him. I inflict knockdown on him.
Oh.
Then deal the 10 unpreventable, which I did up to 12.
So I'm down to 15. Mickey's at 21.
and I could have re-rolled the this one one time,
Could you?
but yeah, it lets me re-roll it.
Okay.
But I don't know, 2 extra
Two's
damage. Two's
almost the
that's
max.
like the average, I guess. So I'm just gonna leave it. So that made the game really interesting all of a sudden. I don't think as many times as we played this game that we've ever
not
double
back-to-back.
ultimate. Yeah. So
That's rough.
that's kind of cray. Yeah. And wow, that paid off selling those 2 cards.
Yeah.
It really did. I couldn't have done that if I didn't do that before, which at this point in the game, I think I'm gonna sell one more to have a handy.
That's something in your hand that you can mess with me, huh?
Could be.
Alright,
Maybe it helps me, Jeb.
my turn.
Unfortunately.
Draw again. I'm going to spend one of my tacticals to gain 1 and sell both of them to get rid of knockdown so I can actually attack this turn. Then I will sell Better D and then I will attack. Right? Yeah.
A lot of swords.
1/6. Alright, I'll re-roll the swords.
You one short of something really good, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna risk it. Probably not the smart move. Right? Yeah.
Hey, I've been there.
Alright, so I can do some stuff. So the 2 and the 2 swords is one possibility. I think that might be the only possibility.
Which one?
The carpet bomb. Alright, so I'll do carpet bomb. I gain a tactical advantage.
I'm gonna mess with it.
Nope. Oh, then
I think.
before I take that.
What is it? Do it. Say. What does it do again?
I gain a tactical advantage
Okay.
and I deal you 2 collateral damage.
Oh, I forget what collateral is. Don't remember. I think that I can't defend against that.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna let it go through, I guess.
And it gets boosted because you're targeted.
Oh,
So,
to 2, 3
4.
damage, 4 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do evasive against it. That's probably not enough. Alright, so.
Right. And then main phase 2. Spend 1 for War Room.
Uh-oh. What's this?
I get half the number of tactical advantages.
Round it up.
Rounded up.
So 2.
Yep. Oh, thank goodness. Because I can spend the 4 to transfer.
It's a transfer?
Yep. Transfer 1 status.
How the hell do I
from-
always end up playing you against something where none of my stuff sticks? It's unreal.
Well, I had to spend a lot for that one. And I'm running on fumes. Here you go.
Still. Take, reload, 1, draw a card, combat, or offense, whatever they call it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same hammer.
I'm not doing anything.
Alright, so I gain 2 evasive, I can only gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I deal 7.
And I can roll defense on that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Oh.
I'm gonna do reloaded.
10
10 damage.
Do I need to declare this first? before I roll my defense? The protect?
I don't think so. It's all tokens are an instant.
Okay, then I'll roll defense first. I don't think the order matters too much. So that's 1 damage to you. I stop 1, and I gain a tactical advantage.
So 9.
So 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. Rounded up is 5. So
I
I take 4.
Unbelievable.
And you're at 16. I'm at 11. This one's down to the wire.
Yep. You're up.
Stupid card to get right now. Alright, attack time.
A lot of swords again.
Stick with the 6. Second roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6 is a small straight. Or I could do the draw 2 cards, which I don't know if that's that great right now. Oh, I want to risk it.
What are you doing? Going for 6s? Wow. You have the change card too?
I have something.
Oh.
Ooh, failed.
So that's your last roll.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we got a bad die.
Yep. Yep. That didn't work out how I wanted it to. I'll pay 1 for Tippet. So I can tip one of the die up or down by 1. I'll tip this up to a 6.
I'll pay Tippet to put it back where it is. The prong one.
Thanks.
Welcome.
So I guess all I can do now is that one. Carpet Bomb. So I gain a tactical and 2 collateral. But targeted makes it 4. Bounty makes it 5.
Mm-hmm. And you get a
And I get a CP. Oh, I'm so dumb. That's it for me.
Reload. Well, that's interesting. At this point, I feel like I might as well do it. I'll spend both of them to upgrade that. Oh, I didn't roll for evasive on your thing. That was stupid.
I was wondering why you were saving them.
I guess for bigger? I don't know.
Yeah, you can avoid collateral. Ah.
Oh, unless you can...
Nope.
Alright, so, and then I will reload for 2 more. So 3
Undefendable.
undefendable.
So I'm down to 8. 8 to 11.
There. Is targeted only... There's no other way to accept a card to get rid of it? Okay. I didn't know. Sometimes there's a spend or whatever.
Nope, it's just +2 and persistent.
Probably should have taken a chance and... Nope, I don't have anything with 3. I wonder if I could have gotten that. That would have been huge.
Oh, knockdown
and
screaming.
6 undefendable. And I got 2, so it would have been 8 undefendable. But anyways.
My go?
Is... Did you get something great?
No.
Oh.
It was super situational. We'll see what I can do with that. Alright, so attack time. Oh, you have 0 CP.
I have 0 CP. What does that... You've had that a couple times. What does that bottom thing let you do?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just draw 2, inflict, constrict.
That's not that... If you would have used that, you would have had a handful of cards.
Yeah, I know.
That you could have sold.
Right. I mean...
I know it's a hard decision because it's like, do I not do damage for a turn?
Well,
or do I try to get... Yeah,
Reconnaissance, I get 5 tactical, and that could put up my protect, which has been helping me. So I'm like...
yeah, I don't disagree. The decisions suck.
Oh, I'm going to be silly. Second roll. Is that something? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Alright. I'm declaring strategic approach.
Okay, obviously I can't do anything with it.
So I inflict constrict.
Okay.
And 7 damage.
7 damage, huh?
Mm-hmm. Wonder if that was smart.
8 damage.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Oh, wait, no. 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. 1 off?
Yep. But I get this, right?
The duel, yeah.
Alright, so I have 10 damage coming in at me right now. So we're going to duel first. 5. Wow.
6.
So you are going to take 1 back, and then, so I'll roll for evasive. I'll roll for evasive.
Oh my gosh. They're all coming back to haunt me now.
And I'll roll for evasive. It's all, I'm going to take the 9 or 10 or whatever it was.
Oh.
Yep, I missed them all.
And I get a CP for...
Yep.
I forgot. Unless I don't know. At this point, I don't think it matters. And then...
Oh, I guess I need to take the damage, right?
That would
It was
help.
10?
Yeah, you're down to 1. This is so ridiculous.
I don't have much that can do 7 to you, though. It's awful.
I'm going to spin the 3 to upgrade my defense. I don't know if that'll matter, but whatever.
Oh, if you hit me back on defense, it's a tie if we both die.
Yep.
That's interesting. I don't think we've ever done that either. Okay, so I get a combat point, I get reload, and I get a card. I will spend 1 combat point to get another reload.
Oh,
That could make a difference in this game! Oh my gosh! Get your dice out the way.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do.
You've got the guaranteed bounty, but that's
The bounty's already on you. So
right.
that's that's only 1 point. That's 2 points. I need 7 points.
Oh, you'd have to get good rolls on your things. Oh, and don't forget...
I know, I only got 1 more roll.
This is nuts.
Oh, I forgot to sell. I should have sold to get rid of that, because it's only 1 to get rid of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my fault. That was dumb.
Ooh.
That was really dumb on my part.
I completely forgot. I didn't even realize you had it till just now, so...
Okay, so what is your defense now?
5. It's the exact same, except I roll 5 instead of 4. So I need pairs of swords to do damage back.
Alright, which is probably going to happen. So I can... And you don't have protect on, so I just need to hope that I get...
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hope that I get 1 bullet. Basically is what it comes down to. And I rolled the exact freaking same thing. Unbelievable. How does that even happen?
I don't know. That's getting 2 6s? What?
Alright, I'll declare revolver, and I'm gonna reload twice with it.
So it's
Doing 4,
4, 5.
So I should get the 7. but you got a
I
chance
get
to
a
block.
chance to defend.
So, well, I'm at, like Jeb said, I'm at 7 right now, and I get a, not that it makes a difference, because, well, I could make a difference.
You're at 5 right now.
What? 4,
4 or
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, 5. What did I say?
You said you were at 7, which
No,
was...
I need 7.
Right.
So I'm at 5 right now, 4 for that, 1 for that.
Yep.
Reload 1 is 3.
Yep.
So that's 8.
Yes.
And then reload 2 is another 2. So 10. There's 10 damage.
10 coming out.
10 that he can defend against.
I need 4 flags to not die. Well, I hit you back for 1.
Which I can't block.
Well,
and,
I don't know. I have these let me re-roll if I want to.
Oh. Those aren't horrible odds. What is it? Reroll. What does your thing say? As many as you want?
A player with these tokens may spend them at any time
Right.
for a variety of effects.
I know. No kidding.
Oh, you may re-roll 1 of your dice at any
1.
time.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
That would be broken.
I'll spend 1 just to re-roll this to see if... Oh!
What did you want?
A flag... So I need 4 flags not to die.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's worth re-rolling... Because if I re-roll that, then I don't
And you
do
don't
1
hit
damage.
it, and we don't tie. If
Well-
you either win or I win.
Well,
If it
a
comes
sword
back-
is a tie. A flag
I get
is
a win.
A flag's another turn. I don't know if I'd win.
With 1 damage?
Well,
To do?
if I whiff or something.
You're not going to whiff.
And then the 6 is I lose. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All down to 1 die.
Watch him roll the flag just because I haven't won anything yet.
Tie.
Tie game.
So,
Wow, that's
Mickey did 10 minus... Or you said 10, right?
10 minus
10.
1, right? Or is it... You get
1
a
for
decent...
each.
1 for each?
That's what I needed 4.
Whoa.
So 10 minus 3 is 7, which is exactly what I have. And I swung back for 1, which is exactly what Mickey had. So it comes down to a tie. Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Sheesh. Wow.
I thought you had me, because there was points where I was...
Yeah, and I was stupid because I had a chance to get the undefendable damage, and all I would have had to do is sell this so that I would have had the combat point
to get
earlier, and then I would have been able to get rid of
the constrict.
the constrict, and I would have had 1 more roll, so I would have been able to take a chance because I already had the other ones. But anyways, that is by far the closest game we've ever played because we haven't tied before. So far this. So for me, the Gunslinger, I very much enjoyed the Gunslinger. It's not because it did better, because if you watched the episode with the Huntress, I really actually liked the Huntress a lot. It is just more difficult to play.
Right.
So I've enjoyed the Huntress. I don't think I cared for Vampire that much. Maybe with another play, I don't know. This is fun. I really liked this. I think this is... I mean, I know Jeb's playing a different character too, but I feel like this one, he had more trouble keeping up with this one
definitely.
than any of the other ones so far.
Your reload every turn, that's like a free couple damage on average.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he always ends up with the character that's able to throw my best thing back at me, which really sucks. He had a card that did it, and then I think he did it once or twice with his tokens. I also feel like the Tactician's tactical tokens are way better than the Vampires.
Yeah. Well, first of all, this is more versatile. I can do any of them as many times as I want.
No, you can do the. What was the other? You were.
The Vampire, you can do one of each.
You could do one
turn.
of each. Yeah. So it's hugely, in my opinion, better. Plus, it's a source of income for him.
Yeah, because I get
like,
cards and CP and rerolls.
That's a lot.
It looked like a much more variety
I mean,
than the Vampire Lord to me.
Although, based on what his character's supposed to be, it's fantastic. That's what he should be. Like, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? And then, like Jeb pointed out, my ability to always do damage and always win a duel was very characteristic of a big gunslinger.
I like the duel, just like the theme of it.
I did
was
too.
Really cool.
And I don't think it was too busted.
No, because even on a fail, you still deal.
Let me
one.
see
That's
if there was
crazy.
a upgrade if it did get busted. Oh, there is a duel part 2.
What?
If you roll, then it changes to equal to or greater.
Oh.
I get to choose, and then if it's less, then it's 1. So, which we figured out real quick the first time we tied. We've become pretty good at making sure we read words exactly as they are written in games. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed Gunslinger. I think, well, I'm not going to talk for him, but I think Jeb really liked the Tactician too.
I did. The only thing that I didn't like was Carpet Bomb, because that's more for multiple opponents, because it's deal 2 collateral damage to 2 different opponents. So I feel like it's more focused on a multiplayer game.
Yeah, but dealing 2, I mean, yes, I totally agree, but at least it's not...
It's not totally worthless.
At least
I mean, I get
because you get a tactical, which is a huge economy for you, and you know you certainly wouldn't want that combination dealing 4 if it had said do it to the same.
Right, but I think it fits well with him because he's now more versatile for more types of games.
So yeah, I guess.
I know. I don't think we told them about Profiteer. I know we talked about it in our practice.
You did Profiteer, didn't you?
Well, I didn't roll the...
You never got
6.
Profiteer in this game?
Well, no, I never rolled the 6.
Oh, okay.
Which is, if I roll the 6, I draw a card, then immediately begin an additional offensive roll phase.
That's correct.
So that is crazy good. It's just I could never roll it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I think I managed my cards a little bit better this game. I mean, this is a hard game to learn when to drop stuff. Because I didn't want to drop either of those 2 cards, but I was like, we're getting close to the end. I might as well take the economy, and it paid off. Yeah. Because if I don't switch that die, I mean, maybe it would have ended up the same. But I had no way to get rid of the bounty you bounced back on me. And then the constrict that you had and everything else. So anyway, it's kind of interesting to have a tie. That's pretty awesome because you want your games to be as close as possible. You don't want them a blowout like against Vampire.
I thought you were going to crush me in the beginning, and then I hit my higher ground, and then I was like, oh, I might come back. And then you hit yours right after, and I was like, you just made it even.
Yeah, this was one of the most incredible games of this that we've ever played. The back-to-back ultimates.
Yeah.
I mean, just bringing the game right back up. I mean, unfortunately, Mickey didn't win again, but at least Mickey didn't lose again. So anyways, Gunslinger I feel like is pretty awesome, and I wouldn't mind playing Tactician too, because I thought he was pretty cool. So that's it for this round. So we've got 2 more to play. We got out of series season 2.
We got the Seraph and then the gear guy. I forgot what his name is.
And then, I guess if nobody comments about a matchup that they would like to see, we're going to start mixing in, I think what we'll do is we'll go see who we played season 1, play the rest of matchups of season 1.
So that we have everything.
And then we can mix and match and see how well they balanced against the new and old.
Right. Sounds good.
So, see you later.